So this is our entire lab topology. Okay, so we are using the EVNG, let's say this community version, not the license version. I'm just logging into the So here, let's assume I'm showing the topology first. After that, we will go in theory part, so that people will not bore. If I will start the theory part immediately, so people may get bored. So here in this device, let's assume this is the one branch ISP router, and here, if you will see the configuration. Okay, so this is the interfaces configuration. Okay, and show IP routing. Okay, this is our IP routing, and we are running the OSPF here. And another site, show IP BGP. It's running no. Here no BGP. Okay, if you will go here in this device and check here. So IP route. Here you will see the BGP is running here, and OSPF is also running. Okay, show IP protocols. Okay, you will see here it is running. Okay, so it is running the OSPF with instance 1 to 3. Okay, go down here, BGP instance 1 to 3, and redistribution is happening for the HO core SW side. Okay, and here we have the Windows 10 real system. Okay, this is the virtual machine, and another site, let's assume this is another branch, or let's say this is the head office of this topology, let's assume. So here your Windows server is located. Okay, so first I will show you the configuration of this router also. Okay, so this is the configuration of this device. Okay, here also BGP is running. Okay, and the entire path, again you will see the BGP here also. So another branch is located here, and let's say Palo Alto, another secondary device is running here. So later part we can establish the side to side VPN in between. Okay, we can configure the global protect VPN, or let's say SSL VPN, clientless, or the client based VPN here, and we can test with the Windows system. Another side, if we will need, and we are going to test the HA, so we can put another device at any location, either this side and either this side, and test the failover also. Okay, here this is the Windows server directly connected with this router, and if you will see the configuration of this Windows server, I'm going to maximize this. So here in this Windows server, DNS is running here. Okay, another thing is Active Directory services. Another thing is certificate signing authority server. Okay, so for this certificate signing authority, it needs the IIS services. So IIS services are running here also. Whenever you will configure the Active Directory, so it will configure the file server also, but we will not use this feature. Okay, so this is our entire topology. Okay, if I will connect this firewall through the CLI, I'm not going to use this camo. Trying to connect through the putty. And the firewall IP is 29.195. What is happening? Sometimes I'm forgetting the mere commands.
Usually you need to hit info.
Info.
Yes.
Okay, I was actually trying to find this command. I forgot because since last the long duration, I'm not hands-on in these devices, so sometimes I'm forgetting the commands. Okay, so this is this device configuration, and only the interface IP address I configured in this device. Why it is not going? And if I will connect this firewall to the GUI, okay, so this is our dashboard. Here in this device, the pen 9.1.0 software version is running. Okay, so this is our entire topology, and we will learn the firewall based on this topology and based on this GUI and entire configuration. We will go through one by one. So now we are starting from scratch. Okay, so first we will go through with the cyber chain methodology. So this cyber chain and its 7 phases is a sequence of events that a threat actor goes through to filtrate a network and exfiltrate data from it. Okay, so a block of just one stage in this life cycle will protect company's network from the attack. First one will come as a reconnaissance. Reconnaissance attacker carefully plan their attacks and just as burglars and thieves do, like that. Okay, so they research and identify your network and select your targets in your enterprise network, or let's say your global network also. So these criminals can scan the network and the network vulnerabilities and the services or applications that they can exploit, just like SQL injections or your network threat and injecting botnets, etc. After that, the weaponization stage will come. So attacker use the information whatever they gather as earlier reconnaissance stage and developed a weapon against a specific targeted machine or network device and use the vulnerabilities of these assets that were discovered and build them into a tool that can be deployed. Okay, so how it happens, we will say, I will show you live in this lab topology. After that, delivery phase will come. So weapon is transmitted to the target using a delivery vector. Attackers can use a website, removable USB media, or email attachment, just like they are sending the email. Okay, your user, particular user is watching, there is a particular Word file in the attachment, or the PDF file in the attachment. Okay, you will download because you are thinking this is the true data, and there is no virus or infection. Okay, because your friend or your office colleague is sending that email to you, so that is not vulnerable or that is not infected. You will assume that. Okay, so you will trap, but actually attacker is not your friend or your office colleague. That person will pretend as a colleague or the friend. So you will, whenever you will open that particular PDF file or Word file or image file, that will open successfully, and you will work happy. You will assume there is no infection in your file. It will open. Okay, but actually there is the infection. Suppose you are watching this PowerPoint PPT. Okay, in front you are watching that this is the text field, and these are the steps I am writing and sending over the email this slide. Whenever you will open this slide, behind this text there is a code, and once you will open this slide, that code will execute and infect your system as well as your network or applications. Okay, so this is called exploitation. It deploys an exploit against a vulnerable application or system. Deploying an exploit allows the attack to gain an initial entry point into the organization. So once you will download, it will try to install. So in that situation, installation phase will come in the picture. 1 minute. Yeah, so excuse me. Yeah. So threat actor establish a backdoor into the system, and in that situation, it must survive through anti-malware scans and rebooting, because definitely if you are working with your organization PC, so there will be an antivirus system or a Windows firewall or anything to protect your system. So it will protect itself, and it should be effective in that computer or device, and it will seek establish privilege operations and escalating privileges. After that, if it survives, then command and control phase will come in the picture. So attacker or threat actor will establish a command channel back through the internet into a specific server or system, so they can communicate and pass data back forth between infected devices and their own infrastructure. Malware requires manual interaction in order to exfiltrate data from the network. So they establish a command and control that's called a CNC or C2 with the target system. After that, it will take the action and the object. So it has persistence and ongoing communication. They will act upon the motivation into order to achieve the goal. Their motivation or intention would be data acceleration, destruction, or critical infrastructure, or even maybe encrypt the data and ask for ransom. You heard about the ransomware or WannaCry. That is the example. So here I am, if I will show you about it, and again going to this topology. Okay, so here if I will open this router, DC router. Okay, so you can see there is no user, there is no configuration like that. Okay, only the telnet is configured here. No SSH here. This router is vulnerable. But if you will see here, enable secret is configured. Sure. Okay. So here you can see the key 5 is configured here. Okay. Username and the password is also. You will see the RSA key digest at the bottom, I think. Okay. So forgetting. Leave it. It is not showing here. I don't know. It is not showing. Not showing. Okay, leave it. I'll tell you. So from here, suppose I'm doing the telnet to this router, the interface. Is brief. Okay, I'm putting this device here, DC router here, and another core device here. Okay, these all are open. So here, telnet this device. So I'm trying to telnet. Okay, connection refused by the remote host because telnet is not running here. But if I will check this device, show IP interface brief happening. Now I am trying to tell it from here. Okay. So CDP mirror. Okay, DC router E0 by 0 and E0 by 0 0 by 1. Okay. And trying to that. Here talent is not running, so we check here. Okay. Now I'm trying. Okay, so after 10 minutes, this session will end, so we can join on the same link. Please join. We have 10 minutes, so after 10 minutes, it will end automatically. It's not taking. Yes. So here, this router interface, we will check the capture 0 by 1. Okay. Here you can see the telnet request is coming and hitting to this interface 0 by 1. Okay. After that, if you will go here and check the TCP stream, okay, session is expired. Okay, now again I am trying to hit. Admin password system. Okay, this is the telnet data. I am opening the TCP stream here. Okay, okay, so you can see this Wireshark is the packet sniffing tool, you can assume. So this telnet is vulnerable here. So with the help of this telnet, the attacker can intercept the traffic in between from your network and steal your entire device configuration. Once it will get the idea or the pattern of your network traffic, after that attacker will create its own um, attack file, virus, malware, whatever it will found. So it will create the attack and inject in your network. After that, it may choke your entire bandwidth. The throttling may happen. So many things. So ultimately, your network is vulnerable here. Okay, and I was testing if you will go into the DC router. So during my test, I prepared this one. If you will go and take the capture of interface 0 by 1 here, okay, and do the telnet from DC router. So okay, so here you can see it is denying the request. Okay, if you will open this entire request, you will see the drop here. Okay, what is happening? TCP three-way handshake is not happening here. It is not completing. What is the TCP three-way handshake? We will cover this thing later part. Okay, during our discussion. Okay, so here it is denying, and if I will do the SSH with the particular same IP address, sorry, SSH 2021. Here in this router, the configuration is incomplete. That may be the reason it is not allowing. Okay, now I am going to DC core. Okay, and to ping 10.10.21.20.1. Okay, now telnet 10.10.20.1. Telnet connection not permitted. Okay, SSH 10.10.20.1. Okay, here you can see in the Wireshark SSH request is coming here. Okay, from this router. If I will go and try to open the TCP stream, the entire configuration is encrypted. Okay, so and if your device is not vulnerable or your authentication or your algorithms are completely insecure, in that situation attacker cannot attacker will not get the success to inject the vulnerabilities or infection in your network. Okay, so for any question here? Sundar, I think you are speaking on mute.
No, we are good, Sushil.
Okay, so till here, we understood that how your network can vulnerable. Okay, now another thing we are coming within 2 minutes. Our session will end, so we have to join it again. Okay. Now, so to get the access to your network or your application, ports plays the important role in your network devices, your applications, each and everything. So ports are very important. So you can see there are types of ports, and there are 3 categories for ports as per the IAMA. So well-known ports start from 0 to 1023. They are used by system processes that provide widely used types of network services. Let's say ping. So these are standard. This is already assigned to particular service. Ping uses port number 1 TCP, port number 7 TCP UDP protocol. This is the packet Gooper protocol, EPO protocol, FTP for 20. 21 for control command for FTP, 22 for SSH, 23 for telnet, like that. So routing protocols. So these are falls in between 0 to 1023. Okay. And after that, there are some registered ports. So registered port range starts from 1024 to 49151. These are assigned by INA for a specific service upon application by a requesting entity that used for a specific application. Just like for Cisco ACS server, you will see if you want to access the Cisco ACS GUI, in that situation, it will use the port number 2002 TCP port. Okay. For I'm sorry, Raghav, you are speaking.
No.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so our meeting is about to end. We'll start it again. After that, dynamic